Alrighty then, what is going on there, people? ETX back again with another video. Let me put these off to the side real quick. And yeah, this is just gonna be a quick thing before I head out. I'm actually probably gonna maybe do another live when I leave here in a few minutes. Take a little bike ride. It is pretty damn hot outside here in northern Illinois. It's like 90 degrees out. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about last night's crazy events. I did a short uh, video on it last night, but I didn't really iterate on it too much. And there's been, some more stuff that's come to light since then. But Becky, man, this shit is pretty freaking crazy, if I do say so. Man, like again, like I was saying last night, what a turn of events. Um, who knows? Again, I wouldn't put it past anybody if this was completely set up from the beginning, and it still is. Um, and I could have sworn when she was on Dolls last night, and then Keem and Mike and everybody came in there, or Keem and Mike came in there, and he fired her. Uh, didn't he? I could have sworn that they told her that this was a setup from the beginning, uh, that they were doing it just to bring her in, just to fire her and all this, because then they showed her realizing that it was set up later on in her stream. Like I thought that she knew that from the beginning, but I don't know. Either way, it's pretty crazy. If it is real, which again, I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical if it is real because I don't put anything past them. Uh, but if it is real, I mean, it's just really crazy because I mean, she went against, you know, everybody, like literally everybody in the BBU and the LCU. And now, like, she's like exiled now, pretty much. I'm interested to see what she's still going to be doing. Uh, but it's just like, damn. Like, I don't know, the whole money thing is a little confusing with the $2,500 and the like 20,000. When, like, if you look at the leaderboards and some of her streams, like I saw one of the weeks she made like 15 grand in a week. Um, I moved my camera, so I'm like keep looking where it was before. But we're over here now. Uh, but yeah, it's really crazy. Again, if it's real, I mean, again, I wouldn't put anything past anybody. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this was just another part of the storyline. But man, I did watch her stream last night, and I was thinking of making a few clips. I did clip one or two things, but I was thinking of making a clip video of her stream last night because she went through a whole spectrum of like mental states. Like she went from calm to happy to laughing to joking around to crying to freaking out to crashing out, back to happy. And then she even said she's even like, my mental health is the best it's ever been, when she literally just had like a psychotic break. I mean, it's a full act anyway, but I just thought it was funny how she was like, my mental health is the best it's ever been, when like she was literally just going nuts like a few minutes prior to that. And she was doing the same thing that Keen said, which was poaching these other people, like the same names or whatever. And then someone asked her, and I guess this is before she realized and found out that it was a setup from the beginning, because somebody was saying that in chat. She's like, "Wait, what?" But they're like, they're one of her supporters, and they're like, "Do you promise that you're not going to go back to the LCU after this?" And she's like, "Uh, no, I can't promise that because this is all part of the content and yada yada yada. I can't say what I wouldn't do." I was like, what the fuck? And like just the other day, I'm pretty sure in like for the umpteenth time, she said to her fans that I I would never go back to the LCU. Like she literally just said this the other night. And here we are. Um yeah, the whole thing is pretty crazy. Like I said, if it is real, that's like, wow, like damn. And it's kind of funny because all the people that were ostracized before, which I was kind of one of those people in the Discord, it felt a little different today, not being attacked in the Discord by random people for like no apparent reason. Like I was actually having a normal conversation. Uh, yeah, we were talking with Mike and just going back and forth, just talking about the whole situation. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy. But it kind of felt like a reboot. You know, it was like an LCU reboot. So yeah, it felt good to have a normal conversation in the Discord without arguing with random people. Like, 'cause it used to be like I would just come in there and like post like random stuff. I would say like hi, or show a picture of my Thor cat, or a picture of my cat Thor, and people would just start talking shit like just whatever. I'm not even gonna say their names because it's not even important. But yeah, anyway, yeah, what a turn of events the last couple days, pretty crazy. And yeah, I was uh, unbanned on the Discord. Obviously, I was unbanned on the Reddit, and I'm seeing about getting remodded on Queens. And again, it's not like being unbanned or being remodded is like going to change my life or something like that. It's just for the principle of it, like I said before. But yeah, that's about it. But yeah, she went through a crazy range of like every human emotion possible in her stream last night, and she just looked like. What the hell was that? Hold on a second. Did I just get a TTS? What the fuck was that? I'm not even monetized. So what was that? I literally just. Oh shit. Hold on a second. What the fuck was that? I just heard something come through saying something like reminding that Becky is a cunt or some shit. What was that, bro? That was bizarre. That was so weird. It was like as if it was like I got a TTS, but I don't have TTS. It was literally like I got a TTS and it read it aloud, but I don't have TTS. What the fuck was that, bro? That was so weird. And Becky's haunting me over here, I guess. Super weird. Did you I wonder if that came through on stream. That was fucking weird as fuck. Cause everything the only wait. The only check 1 2. Okay. Oh shit, there go my sunglasses. Yeah, the only thing coming through my headphones is me. Yeah, I'm gonna do the sunglasses inside thing too now. Uh, that was super weird. Anyway, yeah, that just really threw me off because it literally sounded like I got a TTS, but I'm not monetized yet, and I don't have TTS. But it literally sounded like in that same voice too, or like one of those type of voices. Damn, bro, the fucking my one neighbor across the street, he does the lawns for the neighborhood. He works for maintenance. Um, but anyway, that was bizarre. But anyway, I was just wrapping up anyway. I was just saying that this whole thing has been uh, crazy turn of events. Like I said before, um, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. Anybody have anything? Damn. Anybody have anything to add about this? Let me see some. I can't. What the hell was that? I mean, really, what was that? I don't have anything else on. The only other thing I have on is my channel on another, like, I have a few Google accounts obviously, and I leave my channel, I have videos on my channel just playing throughout the day to help get my uh, get my watch hours. But that was so bizarre. It was literally like a TTS voice reading out a comment. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what that was. Anyways, I'm gonna head out in a second here. But oh, is it doing? Is it? Am I getting static? Please let the static be gone. Be gone, static. Is the static gone? Oh wait, I'm not gonna hear it myself. I'm only gonna hear. Damn, tweaking over here. I'm only gonna hear it on the stream. Let me turn on my other, or put my stream on my other phone here. This fucking static better be gone. Or if one of you guys could let me know if you're hearing static. I've tried. I've looked up videos. I've done this. I've done that. Every little setting you could think of, I've done what I can to try and troubleshoot. Troubleshoot the damn the fucking live audio static. But let's see here. Is it still happening? Let's see here. Is it still happening? Let's see here. Is it still happening? It seems to be gone for now, but then I don't know. It's like sometimes it doesn't seem like it's doing it while I'm live, while I'm watching, but then when I watch the replay, then it's doing it really bad. I don't know. Seems to be good. But anyway, guys, that is about it for this one. So if you enjoyed this, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. When you do subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell and set it to all. So that way you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is much more consistent now because I'm getting back to much more consistent content like I was before. I'm going to keep saying that for the next few days, probably. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this whole Becky situation. It is pretty crazy. Change of events here in the last couple of days. Again, Becky, tisk Becky. I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel slighted too. One thing I didn't really say, which I got into on other videos, was the whole thing that happened with one of my live streams a few weeks ago when all I was doing was I was live streaming. We're sitting here talking about horror movies and stuff. I was live for like 3.5 hours. And then towards the end of the stream, we're sitting here talking about Creep Show, which is over there on my wall. One of the best horror series movies in the 80s, period. Can't be kind of horror, but it's fucking badass. I still have to show my little Creep Show stuff collection on video as well. But yeah, we're talking about that. And basically what happened was Thick Gemini, who I was friends with on Discord, by the way, and who literally that same day we had been talking, he was helping me figure out some tech stuff as far as like Discord and OBS and stuff like that. And he sent Shy Souls, who is a fucking troublemaking weirdo and a known shit starter, and even like he just starts shit for no reason. Like, I remember the name, it didn't register right away when I saw him in the chat, because at first I'm like, oh hey, Shy Souls, when I was like, wait, what? Because I saw what he was spamming my chat with, and then it like registered. I'm like, oh yeah, you're the one that I remember seeing you always talking shit on me in the Discord for like no apparent reason. Someone that I've never even like said anything to myself. It's always these people saying stuff to me, and that's how like shit starts. Um, but anyway, yeah, Thick Gemini sent him over there because Gemini didn't want to do it himself, I guess, so he can like have his not have a digital footprint of it or whatever. And then sent him over there, and he came in my chat, spamming it with some BS, and then I reacted, but I didn't even say anything really crazy. But it was just totally taken out of context, and then it was clipped because they did that on purpose. I should have just not said anything and banned them. That's what I'm going to do in the future because I'm not even going to give any haters any fuel for the fire because that's what they want. They want a reaction and stuff. But yeah, and I should know better for as long as I've been on the internet. I've been on YouTube for over a decade. Actually, I've had multiple channels throughout the years, and none have been consistent up until this channel, which I just started a little over a year ago. But anyway, yeah, I took the bait and I reacted, and but still, I never said anything crazy or anything. It was completely taken out of context and clipped. The whole thing wasn't clipped, which was only like a minute or two out of a 3.5 hour stream. And it was sent to Becky, and like a few people were complaining, but a few of the people, one was Thick Gemini, one was Shy Souls, and like one or two other people that were like fucking trolls. And this bitch up and fucking bans me on her Discord, on her Reddit, and unmods me. Me. And the whole reason I was banned from the LCU Discord to begin with was for being in her Discord. And I never left one for the other or did anything like that. I was watching both. I was subscribed to both. I was a member on both. And I always said I'm a neutral viewer. Like, I don't know how many times I said that and was trying to iterate that. Like, it is possible to be a neutral viewer and watch multiple things, did I talk shit about the LCU here and there? Yeah, of course. It's just like every live stream. There's going to be stuff that I like and that I don't like. Boogie's funny and cool, a good majority of it, and then there's a majority of it where he does his little fake little crash outs and shit, and it's fucking annoying as hell. So whatever. If I was ever some kind of true hater, I would have never been watching to begin with. So whatever with that. And so yeah, like I said, so I was banned from the LCU Discord just for being in her Discord from the start, and then this this targeted infiltration on my channel, which all I was doing was defending myself in my own chat on my channel, not on her channel, not on her Discord, not on her Reddit, not anywhere, on my fucking channel in my fucking chat. Hello. And this bitch just fucking bans me on her Discord and in her Reddit, picks a random post of mine on her Reddit. I have a screenshot of it, like the post that she used to ban me. It's just like some random fucking post saying this post goes against community guidelines. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a random fucking, literally a random post. I don't know. And then I was super fucking pissed because the next day I wake up and I see a couple messages from her, a couple voice notes, and I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, unfortunately, because it blah, 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 blah. I'm like, is this a joke? I'm like, are you stupid? And then the fact that like she doesn't reach out to me, doesn't call me, talk to me, get my side of the story first, just fucking up and bans me. That's how, and like, look what she did, and that's me. And look how she does Roxy and fucking Roxy and Savage, just like that. She brings them on that she's been friends with this whole time or whatever. Same with me too. I've been friends with her online pretty much the iteration of Queens. And look what she does. She fucking fires two of her co-hosts within a week, within days of each other. what the fuck is there? It's I don't know, man. It's just fucking crazy. Um, dude. So anyway, and you know what this bitch wanted me to do? And I actually did, but then I fucking deleted it. She's like, "Oh, you could there might be a way back in, but if you make an apology." And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Apology to who? For what? What the fuck did I even do to apologize for to begin with? And that's why briefly on my channel there is my "I'm sorry" video on my channel, um, apologizing for hurting anybody's feelings or offending anybody. Like I couldn't believe that I even agreed to do that to begin with. Like nobody even knows about that. I don't even fucking care because it's not a big deal. But like to my regular subscribers, whoever watched that video, they're probably like, "What the fuck is this? And what are you talking about?" Because when have I ever done anything to offend anybody in any of my videos, in any mask video or comics or like what the fuck? I try to be, you know, I try to make as high content quality as I can, video audio wise, the content itself, I try to have it, entertaining, engaging, try to integrate comedy into it and stuff like that. And and the whole point of my channel is, again, to provide entertainment, to provide an escape, which is why we all consume online media to begin with, for a daily escape and things like that. And I try and keep my channel as far away from any negativity, drama, bullshit as much as possible. and and that's what I do. And then I'm on one live stream, uh like I said, I was live for like 3.5 hours. There's like 2 minutes of it where this took place, and this bitch is gonna fucking ban me and then say, "Oh, but there's a way back in if you make this video." I make the video, and she's like, "Dude, you guys don't even know." Uh, it's crazy I'm even saying that. Uh, but yeah, and I make this video, and then I don't hear from her for a fucking week. I make the video the same night, sent it to her. I don't hear shit from her for like a fucking week. And then I'm not posting in her chat. I'm not doing anything because we talked on the phone for like a half hour that or one day or maybe even longer. Do this stupid fucking video, which just rubbed me the fucking wrong way to begin with. Uh, and then I don't hear shit from her. And then we do talk, and then we're like, hold on, I'm going glitchy. And then we do talk, and there was no point of ever doing the video to begin with. She's like, I think I could bring you in without having to whatever the video. And she's trying to make it seem like not bringing me back into the Discord and the Reddit was like doing me a favor or something. Oh, time heals all wounds or some shit like that, she said. Becky, you're an idiot for that shit, And then I've left her messages since then, like, saying about this. I'm like, it's bullshit that you just fucking banned me without talking to me first, without getting my side of the story. And I'm still banned. And then that one day when we did talk on the phone for like a half hour, I was still modded on her channel up until that point. Not Queen's, the BBU channel, the Becky Boop channel. She unmods me after we talked. I think she just didn't notice or something or whatever. She fucking unmods me after we talked. And then like another fucking week went by. And then like when I came up on live a couple times or in the chat in her chat, I'm like, "Hey Becky, whatever." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll get back to ETX." I know, I'll get back to. It's like, dude, people make time for who and what they want to make time for. Everything else, unless it's some serious, like really life threatening or heavy duty stuff going on, for the most part, people make time for who and what they want to make time for. Just remember that in your daily lives, whatever you got going on, you yourself, we all, people, make time for who and what they want to make time for. It's as simple as that. It really fucking is. Because like that same week, or like right after, she said that she also talked about how she talked to one viewer on the phone for 7 hours. 7 fucking hours. You could blab on the phone about nothing, but you can't fucking answer two, or reply to two, one, like little over a minute voice clips from 2 fucking weeks ago. Dude, she's something else, man. And then look what she did to fucking Roxy and Becky. Especially, or excuse me, Roxy and Savage, and especially Roxy. Like, that's just some down and dirty shit. The way she talked about her and stuff. I'm like, God damn. I unsubscribed. I unfollowed her on fucking everything. Um, she's something else, man. And then this shit, it's like, damn. And yeah, because before she found out last night, again, somebody asked her, they're like, you like, do you promise that you're never gonna go back to the LCU again after this? And she's like, this is before she found out, she's like, unfortunately, I can't promise that, because this is all part of the content, and I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, and I can't promise that. What the fuck? Dude. I'm like watching this. I'm like, what is this bitch nuts? And this was like I said, this was before she found out about it. And then when she does find out about it, she's like, what? Are you kidding? And then she does that fucking post and stuff like, I'm so sorry. No, you're so sorry for being a fucking idiot. Can you share the screenshot? I was wondering what happened and why you were no longer there as a mod. I missed everything that happened to Roxy. I don't understand why Roxy left. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. The only thing I know about Roxy is basically, well, Becky was saying that she couldn't commit because she was, helping her daughter and stuff like that. But apparently it's because Roxy was doing well, and the more money was coming in when she was doing the IRL stuff, and like Becky is like jealous or something. I don't know. Who fucking knows? But what screenshot are you talking about? And yeah, I was still there. Like I said, I never left anywhere. I never left the LCU. I never left the BBU. You know, I just was banned from the LCU Discord and the Reddit. I was still subscribed, and I'm still a member on actually on Locale Live in Queens. But everything else I unsubscribed. But then since then I resubbed to a few things. But my membership ran out on Becky's, and I actually unsubscribed from her. Even though I'm still banned, which is kind of like boggles my mind a little bit. On her Discord and on her Reddit, which I don't even fucking care, but whatever. But yeah, I unfollowed her and everything, unsubscribed. So whatever. I am still curious to see what she does, though. What she's gonna say, if she even goes on. And what about that poor fucking iVixie girl, the VTuber chick who actually, that first stream she did, she had one $500 dono, another like she made like I don't know how much that first stream, shitload of in donos and a shitload in members, like even way more than Becky ever did, I think. And then that girl said that the guy that donated the 500, like right after she went live, she's like, "Oh yeah, he told me he was going to do that for me." And I'm thinking to myself after, actually, I was just thinking about this today. I'm like, damn, so it's like, it's not like you're getting that $500, Vixie, if you happen to watch this. It's not like you're getting that 500. This shit's getting split like 3 motherfucking ways, taxes and shit. Like, if anything, dude should have just fucking cashed apped you. Oh, yeah. I have a screenshot. I have screenshots of fucking everything when like it was the same thing for Locale Live. I mean, I'm back in there now, but it's like the post that they chose I mean, the one for LCU, they're trying to say I was promoting Becky, and all it was I posted a clip of when I was up on her show, and all I was trying to say was that I was a neutral viewer, and that she should go on after Queen, so that way people aren't split up even more and have to decide which show to watch. And by doing that, it'll actually bring in more viewers to each show. Blah blah blah. And that's the post that they used to ban me from the LCU Reddit. But it's like and again, so this goes against community guidelines, but doesn't actually explain what you did. But the same thing for Becky. It was like literally a random post, and it's like this post has gone against community guidelines. Like, what the fuck? What? How? I don't know anything. Yeah, you're right. I don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know what I know. I only, dude. You guys, I don't see. Again, any kind of haters or troll shit, I'm not even gonna respond to. You don't know what I know. I only shared like this much. Like I got, I'm not stupid. Unlike a lot of people, a lot of you morons. But you know what, Bobby Joe, bye, Bobby Joe. Did you have fun? Wait, hold on, Bobby Joe. God damn. Sorry, I clicked on your channel. Shit. Oh Lord. Go sit in the corner. Anyway, yeah, I have the screen. I mean, there's no point of really showing it. I mean, let me see. I guess we could see what was it for? Let me see here. Might be on my other phone. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. The point is, it was just a random post, and she just chose a random post and said, "Your post goes against community guidelines." It was literally just a normal post. What do I ever post that goes against anything? I'm like, come on. I don't even swear. Like, even when I swear in comments, I censor myself in comments. Like, if I say, if I say, uh, if I say, holy or shut the fuck up. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it out. I'm gonna STFU, or I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna spell out fucking FN. Like, I censor everything. Yeah, that's you have to these days online. Otherwise, that's kind of shit that happens, especially on like Instagram. Instagram's a quick one. I mean, I've learned that doesn't really happen too much anymore. But either way, it's just pretty crazy. It's a crazy turn of events. Bobby Joe, where'd you go, Bobby Joe? Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, that's why I wasn't. It's not that I wasn't there. I've always been here. I never went anywhere. I was just. I'm still watching. Still here. Never went anywhere. But like I said, I'm obviously unbanned on the Discord, and it was an interesting list of people. It was like about 100 people. Got unbanned in the Reddit, and I should be remodded on Queens. And like I said before, it's not like being remodded or anything is going to change my life. Even when I was mod, it's not like it was anything special. I was saying this last night, but yeah, I was a mod on Queens 3 times. The first time, and each 3 times, Becky modded me. The first time, she unmodded me is because her and I had a little falling out one day. It was on live too. We were saying "fuck you" to each other, blah blah blah, this and that, and she unmodded me. But then I came back up and I apologized to her, and we made up, and then she modded me again. And then there was one of the times where she was gonna quit, and I think she quit for like a day, and they did like a mass unmod, right? And they fucking and I at the time told them like, what the hell? Because they didn't actually look individually for each mod if they mod abuse or something like that. They didn't do any of that. They just mass unmodded just because. I never mod abuse anything. Did I time a few people out? Yeah, but even on streams, I would put in the chat to other mods, hey, I would be like, don't time people out unless it's necessary. Don't ban anyone unless it's necessary. I was saying that to other mods. So whatever, and like anybody else, like when you're a mod, just so you know, you could click on anybody's name and see their entire chat history, and it goes back quite a ways. And so the same thing for mods. Uh, and then I'm like starting like booking. Uh, they can see the mods. The next whatever up can see the mod history. A host or whatever. So you can look at my mod history and see I've never done anything to mod abuse or anything like that. But then she came back, and then she modded me a third time. And that last time, I didn't time anybody out there, anything. I just like do regular shit. Hey, hit the like button, blah blah blah. It's like mods aren't fucking paid. Some of them act like they are, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, and then she quit this time, and then they did a mass unmod again without checking, individually if anybody, just because I was in Becky's server. Like they were literally acting like me specifically, like I'm some kind of double agent or something at the time, because there was a few people, like there were some other people that were unmodded that were mod at the same time with me, and they were put back up like right away. Meanwhile, I wasn't. I don't fucking whatever, but I'm just saying. But anyway, I should be unmodded back now. And again, it's not really about anything that I care or make a big deal or anything. It's just a principle of it. It's just the same fact for the LCU and the BBU. I never did anything to be banned from the Discord. I never did anything bannable in the Discord, in the Reddit, and I didn't do anything to be unmodded. So it's just the principle of it. That's all. And this kind of hurts. This isn't a ball. This is a movie prop replica. I've shown this on video before because it always sits right here. But this is. Does anybody know what this is? If you're into horror movies, the box. Give it to me. It's the Lament configuration from the Hellraiser movies. And I have I have another prop replica. I haven't done a video for this box set. It'll be a short video, of course. I have done a video for this. Thor's hammer, and it doubles as a little barbell, actually. But yeah, this is a direct 1-to-1 Mjolnir, and it really is. It's pretty heavy, actually. It's hollow, but oh shit. But yeah, it's hollow, but it's still heavy. And as you can see, this is an exact 1-to-1 replica. Has the engravings, the top cap here. It has like the Nordic. I believe it says whoever holds this hammer, shall he be worthy, may possess the power of Thor. I think that's what that says. And then it has the leather inlays here, the leather wrist strap. But yeah, pretty cool. And a fun fact, my cat Thor, whose name just happened to be Thor, like I said, he's a rescue. I adopted him a little over a year ago, and his name was already Thor, which I thought was just fitting, and it just was meant to be. And it's funny because not only am I into comic books and all that, but I'm also Norwegian, which my ancestors are literally the Vikings, and and I, Norse mythology and everything, Odin, Thor, and you know, and then his name just happened to be Thor. It was meant to be my little go boy. But anyway, guys, that is about it. I'm gonna take a short little bike ride. I'm gonna go get some White Claws, I think, uh, and then I'm also gonna stop at like somewhere and get some couple little things. But anyway, a couple little snack stuff. But anyway, guys, that is about it. So if you enjoyed this, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. When you do subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell, set it to all so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is much more consistent because I'm getting back to much more consistent content like I was before. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this crazy shit that's going on. And yeah. And then if you want to continue to see content like this, let me pull this up here. Then stay tuned, and we will see you later.